All right, so Astrology Time, Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. And today is Thursday. It is the 26th of February. And today the moon enters Cancer at 12:11 in the morning, right in the wee hours of the night, right? And Mercury retrograde begins at 1:48 a.m. Oh, no, I said Mercury retrograde, right? Ooh, scary, scary. A lot of people try to scare you, but scare you with that stuff. It's not what we do here. If you follow me, then you know. If you're seeing this for the first time, welcome. My name is Shane, and this is daily-astrocat.com. We do this every single day. It's not just for Mercury retrograde or anything like that. Every blessed day. Now, the fact that the moon is in Cancer is going to have a huge impact on this retrograde, especially with Jupiter being in Cancer right now. And the sun is trine Jupiter today at 2:04 p.m. This favors creativity and our use of technology. Weird, right? Okay, that's one thing, all right? The moon in Cancer is where our latest adventure began last year, right? There was a big time for me personally, but it tends to work that way for everybody, right? June of last year was a big time, June to July, a really big time, leading right up into that the sun in Leo sign right there, right? Okay, so now that moon in Cancer, yeah, that's a huge thing. Jupiter, that's a huge thing because this starts us off on a very different footing from a normal retrograde, right? And we've got some regular boilerplate and some warnings for you down there, all right? This is our opportunity. This is an opportunity to really connect with the root cause of our sudden change in fortunes vis-a-vis a year ago. Now, it's going to point us in a creative direction that we're going to be able to do even better. Now, say you didn't have that great things happen to you last year. We're building up to it again, right? Cycles within cycles. That's all we talk about here. Now, another one. How the fuck is this going to work? Okay, well, today's keyword is explanation. So let's get right to it. Our color is a white candle. Beginnings, right? Let's do it. Now, retrograde is beginning? Are you kidding? Okay, so this is how it works. Mercury in Pisces is intuitive, brilliant, and non-linear. Non-linear. It just doesn't A to B. It just scattershot, connect the dots. Retrograde Mercury will review many of the aspects that we've just went through. Okay, so in the last, say, month or so, Mercury in Pisces has gone through and made some aspects with different planets, right? And made some aspects with different planets on the way in. Say like when Mercury went and was conjunct with the Sun, conjunct with Venus, conjunct with, you name it, right? Now, think about this, Mars as well. So now think about this. Expect context and opportunity to double down on what served us and revise what may have missed the point. Okay? Now, it's true that Mercury retrograde is a good time to avoid new purchases, new contracts, and new tech items. Okay? But using technology, that's going to be very difficult. But ultimately, it is rewarding because it's not the technology itself is going to be easy. It's going to be a struggle to use it. And when we struggle to use something, we end up learning it a little bit better. Now, the perceived difficulty is what makes this work out so well. It's hard to do it, right? That's why it works. It will take a lot of effort and time to produce meaningful material. And that's going to be until the end of the retrograde, right? But produce it we will. And this time and effort is why this stuff is going to be so good, because we're going to go back and review it and be like, okay, we struggled with this, but we did it because a lot of these aspects were when those planets were in Aquarius, with the exception of Mars. The moon in Cancer is less of a mood and more like a destination. It feels good. Nothing is going to work today. Today being the day of the retrograde, so why are you going to fight it? Look, go listen to my breakdown of the Pisces season. It's coming out. If I don't have it out tonight, it will be out tomorrow. And get the full layout of what the next 3 weeks will hold for many of you. I appreciate all of you, and I know that the dedicated listeners here have a huge advantage over non-listeners. The moon conjunct Jupiter reinforces everything that I lay out, particularly in that long version. Please take the time to listen to it, bookmark it, and everything will fall into place once you realize how far you've actually come. Let's do this together. Our dreams have really been something lately. That's that whole Mercury in Pisces thing and the sun in Pisces, basically. There's messages that are starting to come through, right? Detailed. They're erotic. They can be specific, right? There's things that you remember about them. These harmonic frequencies are difficult to ignore. Venus in Pisces is telling us something about the Mercury retrograde. Let me tell you this, however. There's a hunger that the planets in Aries will begin to feel when all of this Mercury retrograde stuff is actually over. There you go. Now, it's a lot to take in, right? Yeah, it is. So we're really looking forward to this, and I really want you to get to that long, detailed explanation. I'm going to put it on the podcast too, so it'll either be one huge podcast, or you can get it on YouTube in a one uninterrupted video. And I'm going to see what TikTok will allow me to do with it. If I can put it here, I will. Or if I can put it on TikTok, I will. Put it that way. Here is everywhere. So, in 1859, Paul Morphy, he's a grandmaster, one of the first ones. His chess match versus Augustus Mongredian begins, and Morphy wins. And our birth is in 1976. It's a fellow by the name of Chad Stokes Urmston. He's an American rock, ska, and reggae singer-songwriter. And he's a multi-instrumentalist. He was with band Dispatch and State Radio. He's born in Sharpen, Massachusetts, which is kind of like right over there. Yeah, a lot of times my weather on my phone is for Sharpen. It literally is just right over there. Just like Ashland is kind of almost in the same direction. The over there for Sharpen is a little bit more oblique, like catty corner, whereas Ashland is directly across the street. And that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming by. Make sure you check out that long version. And hey, if you're not a member of the email list, go to the website. I'll post it in the comments down there. You'll see it as https://daily-astrocat.com. Don't forget dash. And that's all I have for you. Sign up for the email list. It'll be coming out probably tomorrow as well. So that'll be the newsletter for Pisces season. So that's all I have for you. Let's recap, shall we? Our keyword is explanation, which, we sort of explained some things. And the the color is a white candle. And that's all I have for you. Today is a 5. Happy astrocatting.